that I know. Come.
So I got a question
All right.
because I was just talking to my man and he was up. He was I was at work and he came in my office and he on some other shit. So I was like, no. So he gave me some other shit. So I gave him some other shit. And then we started talking football. And then he was like, man, because he's a Washington football team fan, and he
Mm-hmm.
was like, man, they need to get rid of the coach. They need to get rid of the. And I'm like, yo, dog, like, why do we do this? And I was like, as a Washington football, like, get to do a nigga. It's been only fucking 3 games
That's
or 4 games, but
that's a
I'm like,
typical.
I'm just like, why, man? He going through too much, man. We need to get rid of the quarterback and do what?
Welcome to my world. That's what
Like
I
it was
do.
just so, and I was just like, yo, do you realize as a Giants fan, I'm not gonna lie. When Eli Manning first started, I wanted to throw a I wanted to throw a center block at his head
Yes.
because he couldn't fucking move.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
at the end,
fans do,
but the long run, because I'm not a coach. The
Right.
long run is he got us not one but 2 Super Bowl rings, and he
Yes.
had 2 Super Bowl rings before his brother, who was a better quarterback.
Much better.
True. So I can, and he got 2 Super Bowl rings being a wild card.
Yeah.
We wasn't even the best in the division. We was just, you dead niggas.
Yeah. Yeah. But
So
honestly, that's an NFC East thing. If we win the Super Bowl, it's because we can't get through a wild card.
that's true.
I mean, that's sweet
But
though. I mean,
but
Yeah, it's sweet, but it's
why
terrible.
can't, as a Redskin fan, why can't y'all give these guys chances? Because like it's always gonna be rough. It's gonna start off
I
rough.
wouldn't say it's not all the fans. I feel like every team, especially this season, has fans that are doing that. You know,
Okay,
I mean,
I've
I
talked to
think
a lot of
that's
people
fair. That's fair.
from different teams, and I feel like it's unfair to any team right now. I mean, this is literally what we're experiencing is what we would see during preseason. We didn't have a preseason.
That's
So
true.
right now they're trying to figure out how to work together. These teams are
fans.
really not.
Fans are going to be fans.
Yeah,
And
regardless.
once Madden, I was a Madden head. I used to punish Bama as a Madden until '08 when they changed everything up.
And then
But
you got punished.
Uh oh.
nah, well,
Uh
when you
oh.
change, when you can't do the controller configurations the way you want no more, they kind of handicap you when you're used to playing a certain way for over 20 years.
Nigga, did you get
When
punished or
you say
what?
over 20 years,
Yes, I'm a creature of habit. If I'm set in a certain way, I like things a certain way. And
okay,
I'm
though.
comfortable doing that. But then when you take those options away, but the game is supposed to be better, I never understood that. And it pissed me off because it took me out of one of my favorite games. Because Madden does teach you X's and O's. It does teach you coaching. I do give Madden credit for that, but it gives these fans a false sense of what football is. And that's when you get those thoughts of after 3 or 4 weeks, they're not 4-0 and not looking like Super Bowl team. Oh, we need to get rid of the coach, get rid of the quarterback, get rid of this, get rid of that. But that doesn't solve anything. It just causes more turmoil. I've said over and over again, you have to have patience with this team along with the COVID situation. You got new offense, new coach, second year quarterback that had limited experience in college and still has stuff to learn. So, I mean, folks can listen, folks can get mad. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. All I can do is report what it is. You make your own opinion, have your own feelings. Worry about what them other folks say on, DC sports media because that ain't what we do on Sports on the Hill. But getting back to this game, because there was a lot of bad, a lot of ugly, and a little bit of good. Final score 31-17, Baltimore. Uh, Haskins didn't have as bad as a game as he had last week. We discussed last week. He had, I feel, his worst game of his pro career, honestly. This week he bounced back. He had good numbers. They were a little pass heavy because they were behind. He was 37 for 45, 314 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, with a 90 quarterback rating. Lamar Jackson was 14 for 21, 193 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception with a 107 quarterback rating. One of my keys to victory was to keep him in the pocket from hurting him on the ground, and he got a 50-yard touchdown run. He only ended up with like 55 yards total because they did get a sack on him to reduce those yards. But Baltimore is just a better team, simple as that. Haskins looked better. but I didn't see the progression that I want towards later in the game. He did start leading his receivers a little bit. He had a good rapport with Terry McLaurin, who had a 10 catch, 118-yard performance, no touchdowns, but he started to get a little bit more comfortable. But I need to see that in the first half, not the fourth quarter when the game is out of reach. I just don't think he has the confidence. I just don't think he has confidence in his arm and the accuracy in his receivers and in him fitting the ball in the tight windows. He felt a little bit comfortable doing it at the end of the game, but it's like he's tentative in that aspect. And I think he's only going to get better at that with more experience. So I'm not saying bench him, but I wouldn't have been surprised about it. So Kyle Allen in this game, because for the most part, the team has been playing well. Antonio Gibson had another solid day. He had 82 yards receiving. He had over 45 yards rushing. Um, McLaurin, as I mentioned, had 118 yards. But as I mentioned, another key of victory before the game. We need a secondary receiver to step up. Nobody really stepped up, getting separation, moving the chains. Logan Thomas made a couple of good catches on third down. But other than that, you really didn't see anybody stepping up and excelling. And I'm not going to say the offense is stagnated because, like Jenna just said, this is still basically preseason. But, we've seen a steady progression of points go down from week one when they scored 27. And we've seen it, diminish each week by week. If you watch the pregame, I've been touting that they have been scoring points because that was one of the issues with this team under Jay Gruden for 6 years, but they were actually putting points on the board. Now we're kind of seeing a regression. Granted, there's been some injuries on the offensive line, which caused some issues, but we have to see better from our offense. The defense played well. They're a little nicked up. Chase Young didn't play. Matt Ioannidis, he's out on IR. I'm not sure if he's going to be back this season. If that was a temporary IR, excuse me, or a full-time IR. I'll get more information on that. But it was just Baltimore's a better team, and they played better, and they beat the Washington football team. If you look at the numbers, I went over it on the post game. Look at the numbers on paper, you would think it was a close game that the Washington football team should have won, but there are always intangibles that happen, and Baltimore is just a better team. Week 5 matchup. I'm not even sure right now, but I'm sure we'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
Damn.
Right. That's how you feel.
That's how I feel right about now. Like, it was a. I'm not saying it was a tough game to watch, because I feel like it was a winnable game, but they're just not at that point where they can win that game. And we're seeing some progress. Like I mentioned, they won time of possession. They only had 2 penalties for 20 yards, which has always been an issue for this team. They only had 2 penalties. They gave up 3 sacks. They only got 1 on defense, which I was hoping for more pressure from the defense. But when you got a mobile quarterback, Lamar Jackson doing a good job of buying time with his feet. I mentioned when he broke the pocket for the 50-yard touchdown. That definitely get your defense on their heels and more tentative when you have a quarterback make a play like that. That's why I said in the pregame, it's key that they keep him in the pocket and don't let him get going. We saw what happened on Monday night against Kansas City. He started getting going a little bit, but Kansas City shut him down, put a spy on him, and didn't allow him to break the pocket. Unfortunately, with the holes in the Washington football team's defense, they aren't able to put a spy on him like they would have liked to. So it is what it is. Baltimore is a better team. I have no problem saying that. They've always been a respectable franchise, and hopefully they can build from it. But don't be surprised if Dwayne Haskins' leash is getting a little bit shorter. I'm not saying I agree with it, but why not put Kyle Allen out there, who's had a little bit more experience in that offense that Scott Turner is running, and see if he can have some success. The only issue with Turner, he's a little too pass happy for me, but he's still learning on the job too. He's developing. This is his first full-time play calling duties. He called some plays, I think half of the season last year for Carolina, and he's basically cutting his teeth too. So they're all growing together. They're all developing together, and unfortunately, in a semi-rebuild, if not fully rebuilding season, this is what you get. And as long as they get more than 2 wins, I'm happy because that's what ESPN predicted for them. And I love when they're wrong because they always shit on the Redskins anyway. I'm sorry, Washington
You mean the
football team.
Washington football team? Get it right, sir.
It slipped out of the last one. I did all of them right. Hey, it's been a good 3 week stretch. I haven't slipped the R word for a while.
We're proud of you.
There's them shots before the show that probably did it.
Stop blaming. This is
He
at the
blames
bar.
I'm never
everything
gonna
on
take.
everyone else.
I'm never gonna take responsibility on the air.
We
man.
see.
Never.
You see, I mean,
Ain't gonna get me on.
it ain't. It's not my fault. It's their fault. I
Right.
slipped and
Ain't
fell on the
gonna-
banana
Everyone else's
peel.
fault.
Ain't gonna get me on tape admitting nothing. It was always somebody else's fault.
You got a guilty conscience, sir.
I've been on that stand before, brother. Been on that stand.
Now you up here just confessing this
Right.
random
I've
I've
shit.
been on that
I've
stand.
been on that stand before. I didn't get off of that stand, but I've been on that stand. I know how to answer questions to keep myself.
So first of all, shout out to Eric Kuzma. Shout out to Assad, LA, Eric Kuzma Clothing Line, sponsors of the At the Bar Radio shirt, and the Sports on the Hill shirt as well. Great brand. Shout out to Assad, who's probably one of the best designers in the DMV. And not only that, you get a lot of guests that come through and they be like, "Oh, download my mixtape or do," and they never support shit from that you do. He actually supports the podcast, not just my podcast, but he supports Sports on the Hill as well. Like anything we put up or whatever, he's also quick to comment, like, and share. There's some people I know for 20 years that I can't even get a comment, and like he actually shares. So we do appreciate that. So yesterday I went to one of our new sponsors, Queen's Mother, fried chicken by my cousin Chef Rock, who won season I think either two or three of Hell's Kitchen. But he has a new restaurant out in DC off of Wisconsin. I had the fried chicken sandwich. Um, First of all, no one told me. For one, black people, I'm gonna tell you like this: it's a fried chicken sandwich. Y'all should support it the same way y'all support Popeyes and Chick-fil-A and all them other people that just want your money and don't like you. Secondly, his chicken sandwich, yeah, it's expensive because it's gourmet, but that motherfucker big as shit.
Yeah.
And it was off the hook, and I enjoyed it wholeheartedly. So shout out to Chef Rock. Queen's Mother fried chicken off Wisconsin Avenue. It's a big joint called like Ghost Line. We sat outside and it was cool. I loved it. So CP3, I got a quick question.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
It's been about 2 weeks since Lady Antoinette hooked you up. How's that love life going?
Oh man, I've been so busy with training this past week. I just been, handling my business on the career front right now.
Have you been ghosting these ladies?
Nah, I've still spoken to one. It was only two that actually reached out. I'm still, in contact with one. The other one fell off. That's normally what happens in my day. So.
I mean, what you think about this? The one that you have continued to communicate with.
Oh, she's cool. She's cool. We have a good rapport. She actually works not too far from where I stay at. We haven't met in person or nothing yet, but we talk on the daily. We text. We have a good conversation.
I think you guys should link up one day.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Maybe since you have to be at work a little later, maybe do like a brunch or something of that nature.
This nigga don't know nothing about brunch. You gotta.
Hey, that's what I'm trying to.
This
nigga
know. This nigga know smoke weed, panties, and fuck. That's all he know. He don't know about brunch.
Brunch is like, this is a late breakfast. Oh,
it is what it is, man.
Yeah, but it can happen.
Before. I've done brunch.
You have.
You taking no, not you eat brunch. Have you taken a female to brunch before?
I took my mother to brunch before.
That's it right there.
Hey,
it was Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Mother's Day brunch.
Yeah.
It was right after they went to church.
They let you in church?
I waited in the car.
Oh my goodness.
I'm about to say, what church let you in?
I waited in the car. But yeah, I mean, we talk on the daily. I'm more right now. I'm focused on my career right now, for real. First 30, 60, 90 days, we talking a job where I can make some good money if I'm putting enough hustle into it and putting my grind into it. So right now, I'm focused on that. If it fits into my window, cool. But right now, yeah, it's all about grinding, getting my foot
Mhm.
in the door, and get some of these cars sold. Cause I'm trying to get that ching ching.
Okay. Well, I mean, at the same time, we building relationships,
Oh, yes,
and
indeed.
everything happens for a reason. It's not always a romantic reason, but everything happens for a reason. So.
Oh, yeah, I always love having good people in my life. Even if
Mhm.
it's just friendship. I don't like it most of the time. No guy likes the friend zone, but
So the one thing I disagree with you with is CP3 is stop saying if,
Mhm.
say when.
yeah, no doubt, no
Mhm.
doubt.
You know, I was and I say this because I have no shame to say like one of the best books I ever read. I read all three books was Part of the Secret, and it changed my mentality. Like, and if you say if, it's a possibility you ain't gonna do it. If you say when, you know it's gonna get done.
You
No
said
doubt.
part of the secret.
That was the secret. It's
Mhm.
like I got
The
three
secret.
books.
Mhm.
I got the secret, the power, and hero.
Okay.
And I also had the secret DVD, but did they have another one out now? I haven't got that one yet. But
Okay.
mentality wise, I always think that's probably one of black people's biggest downfalls. Because we always, oh, we shoulda, we woulda, we coulda, instead of saying we can. You have more black people with the mentality of what we can't do and don't think about what we can do.
No doubt, no doubt.
Mhm.
So,
And just to let y'all know, the secret is on Amazon. Go ahead and get
bet.
that.
I'm a real big fan of that because I was working at a bank. It was, I don't know, about 10 years ago. I was working at a bank. And a dude who probably makes 100 to 200,000 a year, he was an investment banker. He
Mm-hmm.
came and he said, "Yo, I want to tell you about this book that I read, and it changed my thinking process, but it's a secret."
Mhm.
So I was like, "Okay, cool." He said, "What's the name of the book?" He said, "No, it's a secret." So then I go, "Okay." He said, "Well," and I said, "What was the book about?" He said, "Well, you got to read it."
Mhm.
So then I went to at the time before they went bankrupt, it was a Books a Million
Yeah.
down Old Town.
Yeah.
So I went down Old Town and I went and got the book, and it just showed me steps that I didn't even realize that how to improve my life.
Mhm.
And I've lived by those steps. So even when I go through troubled times and when I was at a job that didn't treat me right, like I never went to, I didn't go to work thinking I hate this job. I got to work thinking my next job is going to be better. And
Mhm.
it's a difference because if you're thinking all the time how much you hate this job, you're going to stay at that job until you die.
Mhm.
If you go to work thinking I'm going to do the best I can here, but my next job is going to treat me better, and I'm gonna find a better job. Not only did I walk out, I was able to literally leave these people with a 2 day notice because I got the job because they were treating me like crap. Um, I was able to probably double the amount of money they were paying me as well.
Mhm.
And now, and when I left, I had to, how I left and where I left put me in the position that I am in now
Mhm.
because everything happened afterwards for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
My roommate moved out, so I was stuck with the bills, and I had to humble myself, go to my mother, and sleep on her floor for a year. And I'm straight, and this is no cap, no nothing. This is some real shit.
Mhm.
Um, Slept on the floor for a year, and literally as I was getting ready to move into my next apartment, my uncle called and says, "Hey, you know what? We got to move, and um, why don't you take over where I live at?"
Mhm.
So I was able to, it was down the street from my job.
Yeah.
So before I was spending $40 to $60, about $40 to $30. I say $40 to $30 a night to get home from an Uber because I was working in Kensington, Maryland, which is literally the closest station is what's that damn state? Starts with a W. I can't even remember the name, but it's fucking far.
Yeah, I don't get
And
out
we
that
looking
way
at you
too
like,
much.
I'm
what?
trying to think. I can't even remember because
Hey, look, I'm on the green line,
Yeah,
so
I
I
drove
don't
it's
by
it's
that.
a, it's one of the last stations on the red line,
I'm on the red line. I
and
don't
it's
even know
past
where I'm at.
Glenmont. Yeah, it was a hike. It
Yeah,
was
I
like
know
damn it.
Glenmont. I done got out there. I've been to Glenmont
What's
before.
out the Glenmont?
Okay.
When I was going the wrong way, the closest station was Friendship Heights.
Mhm.
The other station I was going to was like Shit, I gotta look it up.
Mhm.
But needless to say, I went through all of that, and I was working at night, and there was times when
It's Shady Grove and Glenmont after work.
let's see. But I was working overnight, and so even when I finished my work, if I didn't have money to take an Uber home, that means I had to wait till like 6 in the morning just to catch the bus home, and that was a 2-hour ride. Um, and through all of that, I didn't waver. What the hell is the?
And Wheaton is the one before Glenmont.
It's Wheaton.
Okay.
Yeah, I was getting off Wheaton. I was getting off at Wheaton.
Okay. That's second to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was getting off Wheaton, and then I would either, if I had the money, I would take depends how early I got. If I had the money, I would take the bus, and that would take me 5 minutes. If I didn't have the money, I'd have to walk at least 20 minutes from Wheaton to the Kaiser down there. Never complained, and I'm in the job I'm at now, and I'm about to get my second raise. I'm happy, but I just always kept a positive attitude. So and not just you, CP3, but I want black men in general. We gotta stop saying I can't or if. We gotta just say when, and we will.
Right.
No doubt.
That was the whole point of this conversation.
No doubt. Nothing wrong with that. Being in the career that I was in before, it's all about the thinking, all the way you look at things. So that's definitely true. So it's only a matter of time. I know what I can do. I know my potential, and I know it's about to be on and popping. So I ain't even really worried about it. It's just a process I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna take my lumps. I'm gonna grind hard, and once I get that residual referral, and
and then we'll get you some white liquor.
you're gonna ruin it all, man.
But that's not ruining nothing.
Dude, I gotta
celebrate.
I mean,
why I gotta be white
when you
liquor?
get
Like
dog, I got a bottle of tequila. I got a bottle of tequila from Mexico. When you get that first car sale, we should tap that
I'm
bottle.
looking to get that first car sale tomorrow. I got an appointment.
I mean, if you get the first car sale tomorrow, then the next week's show, we should be tapping that bottle. It's from Mexico, nigga.
Right.
I ain't making that commitment.
Don't do that. Just like one shot.
Nah, man. That stuff ain't right, man.
What you mean that stuff ain't right?
I can't even drink, man. That stuff just to smell. Me and
One
my boy
shot.
was talking. There's certain liquors that got the smell to let you know. Gin, tequila, and that damn Everclear. When you smell those
Okay,
three,
but I had you
know to
drink.
leave those alone.
I had the other day, a couple weeks ago, I
Mhm.
gave you a drink and it had gin in it.
Mm-hmm.
You were okay.
Yeah, I'm cool. I done found out a way. I mixed mine with apple juice. I had
One shot, son. It's dog.
Tequila is
It's a bottle from Mexico.
And that tequila do something to me, man. I told you.
Okay. If you take that one shot, that's all you have to do, and you can drink your beer or whatever you want to do.
See how these folks are trying to pay
I'm just saying,
What is it with tequila? My sister be trying to get me to drink tequila again.
Because
And it was her fault. I'd have had the bad experience with tequila the first time.
It's everybody's fault. This ain't never your fault.
Hey, she was passing me drinks. It was nice and cool in the club. It was her boyfriend's birthday. And I'm just drinking. I'm having a good time. I haven't been out in a while. There was some club in the city. So
Dog, but let me stop you right there. You don't have an innocent nigga face.
Nah,
like your face don't.
Innocent.
Like your face, nigga. Your face screams. Yes, your face scream either thug or security guard. So come on, man. Just go ahead.
Tequila, man.
One fucking shot.
You don't give that friendly vibe.
I try to.
Where?
I mean, I try.
What is it gonna bring out your inner thug?
You say you have
just hide your gun.
Bitch face. I had it always serious straight face. I mean,
always I want to kill a nigga face.
Right. Yeah, I mean, when I'm with my nieces, that's why folks ask me how come I never smile at my pictures when I take pictures of social media. Most of the time, when they see me smile, it's with my nieces and nephews. They make me smile. Other than that, I'm just,
Oh, that's
I'm not angry. Just, in deep thought.
And what?
The fuck ever.
Real talk. Are you sure back in the day you ain't like hang out with like Onyx?
Nigga, you are like the walking definition of the mad face invasion.
Yeah, like.
I used to walk around my fist ball. I've been through a lot, like I told you, man. I had a gambling problem in middle school, man. My life is like crazy.
So I really wanted to go into Donald Trump, but now that you don't brought that up.
You exposed yourself. exposed yourself,
We
so
all
now
been
we gotta
through
talk
stuff.
about it.
Now, Lady Antoinette, is it me or did he just open up that
He
door?
opened up the door.
Somebody,
You
somebody,
know,
somebody might be having problems with gambling right now.
we didn't have to bring it up,
I mean, that's cool.
but you chose to. So now
Yeah.
that you have chosen to do that,
I told you, everything's about
let's
transition.
because I feel like you know you know what, we should just call a portion of the show a segment.
The CP3 Chronicles.
No, therapy.
Okay, yeah, it's even better.
Because we need to go through
I
this.
mean, I went to therapy already. I'm good.
But
No, you're not. No,
you're
you're
still
not.
working through. That's an
I mean,
ongoing process.
That's every day. Every day
Yes.
I try to strive to be the better man than I was the day before.
And I mean, at one point, I did want to be a psychologist and went to school, and
I'm Black Dr. Phil.
so, but you, Black Dr. Phil, baby, you need help.
I know, that's why I'm Black Dr. Phil, because all the help I didn't got, I was able to transfer to other people that have
But you
accommodations.
still broken a little
So-
bit.
so-
you know, we
so-
gotta fix you.
How does one, if you are under 18, please don't listen to this part of this conversation.
Right, we don't want to.
How does one get like a gambling problem in middle school?
When you come up in the times that we came up in, everybody used to.
So
go
it's
to
the
school.
time's fault.
No, I mean,
So it's Morris Day. We should call him.
Wow.
It was part of it, you know.
What?
It was part of the problem, you
Did
know.
you hear me just say?
So we used to play cards for lunch money back in the day.
How old were you?
I play cards, but I never gambled.
How old were you?
I was like, what, middle school? What's that? 11, 12?
Nigga, I was playing Uno
Exactly.
We was playing tongue.
and Go Fish.
For money, right?
No.
No, that's what we're trying to explain to you.
No, that's right. You was in Virginia. You wasn't in New York. Like in New York, I know they was playing for money. I know
Nigga, they was playing
What?
CeeLo back then, but I wasn't in New York at that time.
But even still,
I mean,
no matter where you were, we grew
It
up in the
progressed.
same areas.
yeah, but we went to different schools though.
Right, we went to different schools, but I went to more than one elementary school, went to one middle school.
See, I was good in elementary school when I got to middle school.
Nigga, that's only like a 4-year difference.
Not even.
3.
I was in
What-
middle school for 6
what
years.
year?
What grade did you start? You
Right,
start your.
It was 7th grade. That's when I
Okay, you were
started.
like literally fresh out of.
Elementary school.
Elementary school.
I was in middle school. You know.
Because at that time, back in the day, 6th grade was elementary school. So
Yeah.
literally, your first year in middle school.
So you was in 7th grade?
decided to wild
Yeah,
out.
7th and 8th grade was middle school.
So that I mean, in VA that would have been junior high school.
Yeah, middle school, junior high school. Same
Yeah,
thing.
you was still fucked up.
Hey man, look, I went to a special school for smart folks. I was an intellectual.
You were intellectual with a gambling
But
problem.
again,
When
because-
he
In
said
7
school,
fucking.
you should have seen like
that's why.
Yo,
that's why
Lady
I had to
Antoinette,
clarify.
you know when you say special
That's why I
school,
had to clarify.
And I'm like, so you went to a special school and you were gambling? Like, were you taking money from
yo,
that
when you
was
say
not-
special school, you know I think Small World short bus. When you say special school,
I was
I
actually on the
didn't-
Science Bowl TV show that was run by the county. I was
Mhm.
actually on that show back in the day.
Looking angry.
I'm
sure.
was you like an angry nerd? What the fuck?
I excelled in math and science. So I was good with numbers, man. You know.
Oh, so you used to count people while you beat them? Like 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Count
So-
Chocula.
So you chose. Hold on. Let's back up. So you chose to use your gift of being able to count money and be good with numbers
I adapted to
to
my environment.
To sell
go
weed.
ahead and first gamble
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
and
At first it was
in
just for
elementary school. Now I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawmaker,
Mhm.
but I'm pretty sure that you gambling
It was for lunch. money
at
first.
school
At first.
at that age was illegal. I'm pretty sure of it.
I mean, it was just for lunch.
I mean,
It
I
started
could
out
be
as
wrong,
lunch. It just
but I'm
started
not,
out for
but I
lunch
could
money.
be.
It started out for lunch money.
Oh,
And
okay.
then it escalated from there
When you doing the other type of crimes.
into sports betting. Then I got into sports betting in high school, and I took a bad loss.
What's the most you ever made?
Most I ever made in high school was
This nigga gotta clarify what grade.
like
Well, in high school I made this, and in middle school I made that.
Maxed out
well, the
at
best
this
was
number.
when Washington football team won the Super Bowl. I cleaned up when they beat Buffalo. I think I won like 1,500 in school.
So you were in school betting.
Yeah.
And you won 1,500.
1,500. I think I was in the 10th grade when they.
So
Yeah.
were you like the bully collector nigga? Like
Nah,
nigga,
I paid up.
no, that's not what I.
When you won.
No. When you won, nigga. See, Lady Internet got it. She's just like, no, nigga. That's not what he's asking.
How did you collect your dough?
Yo, you really trying to stiff on me though? That nigga tried to Heisman on me.
I paid when I lost. I ain't stiff no.
We ain't asked.
And when you won, how did you collect?
They had it ready for
No.
Nigga, you, dog. You really be you on some shit today, dog.
We ain't really had a problem with people stiffing nobody.
I'm gonna be real with
That's
you.
where the problem came in at. Because I made a
believe-
big loss for one weekend, and I couldn't pay. I had to hit my folks up and get some money to pay my gambling debts in high school.
Oh my god.
How much was your debts?
I owed like $700.
And so who did you hit at? And why would you bet?
Some more
that
thug
much?
niggas.
It wasn't with one person. It was spread out.
So
my
would you just call other thug niggas you ain't paid? Did you pay?
Yeah, I paid him. I had to call him a couple of favors.
How long
Wait,
you?
what kind of favors were you calling?
That's a
in
great question.
As a high school sophomore,
Things was different back then.
yeah, you're right. That's why I'm asking. What kind of favors?
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to save you, CP3. I'm about to play 2 videos.
I'm not going.
I don't even want you to answer, nigga. I'm about to play 2 videos, nigga.
What?
You trying to get too much information.
I just want to let you know that I peep game.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't get out of that. I did some stuff back.
Clearly.
We'll be back.
You done some shit, nigga.
I'm just
Crazy.
a regular dude to live a regular life,
Who the fuck is you lying to?
man.
What regular? What is regular?
Exactly.
Clearly that's subjective.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me, yeah. CP3, we gonna play some videos and we come back, we'll talk on another subject, cause nigga, you was 6 seconds from Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh, I ain't giving no names, baby. No, can't do that.
This joint is BBW.
Oh my God, BBW. Ay.
What other name?
BBW.
BBW, and I walk with a switch. BBW, ass and my titties thick. BBW, and that bitch hella thick. And I walk with a switch. And I walk with a switch. BBW, and I walk with a switch. BBW, ass and my titties thick. BBW, and that bitch hella thick. And I walk with a switch. And I walk with a switch. He wanna run up in this pussy like a crash dummy. Cash money, only want that cash money. He ain't got a nigga, don't ask for me. Melon poppin', who you stoppin'? Bitch, my pussy upscale. Still your man, cause I know he like his girls BBW. Drake said it best, so thick, everybody else in the room is so uncomfortable. Queen size, so you know I can relate. I've been carrying my weight, so your bitch, she gon' hate. She call me fat, whole time a nigga begging me to come throw it back. Begging me to sit it in his lap. Dreams of fucking on a bitch to rap. He grabbing on my fupa, thanking God like hallelujah. I don't even want his dick, I'd rather run up all his moolah. Where's your bankroll, nigga? Point me to the stash. And don't be surprised if I ask where the cash at. What a bag at, pussy and my ass fat. Looking for a sugar daddy who ain't afraid to run it up, who ain't afraid to spin them bucks. Keep the weed up in my blunt. BBW, and I walk with a switch. BBW, ass and my titties thick. BBW, and that bitch hella thick. And I walk with a switch. And I walk with a switch. BBW, and I walk with a switch. BBW, ass and my titties thick. BBW, and that bitch hella thick. And I walk with a switch. And I walk with a switch. He slides up in my DM as if I wanna freak him, but first he need to buy me a BMW. I like big girl toys cause I'm BBW. Hope the nigga lift weights cause I'm BBW. I'm sexy, don't stress me. All the talk is cheap, nigga bless me. I like money in my pocket, cheese in my wallet. Real big checks, I like direct deposits. Who you sleeping on? It's Alana DeVille. Who you freaking on? Not Alana DeVille. I like big bills, never miss meals. Flows ice cold, give a bitch chill. Niggas too geeked up, can't even chill. Send a nigga pack and I'm too trill. Like Trillville, he want some cut. No money, he can't even fill on my butt. Too bad they underestimated me. Now I show bitch in the cut hating on me. BBW, and I walk with a switch. BBW, ass and my titties thick. BBW, and that bitch hella thick. And I walk with a switch. And I walk with a switch. BBW, and I walk with a switch. BBW, ass and my titties thick. BBW, and that bitch hella thick. And I walk with a switch. And I walk with a switch.
But I ain't want to say that.
Shawty high class and she pricey. She wish her nigga was like me. She want a nigga that's icy. Take your bitch, now your man wanna fight me. When she suck on my dick, she don't bite me. Suck on me like she wanna be wifey. I get money, you know that excite me. I know you niggas don't like 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 me. Yeah, 30 seconds. And for rapping, put it right at your throat. Got a banana, but not from the boat. Big old banana, it come with a scope. Yeah, you don't want smoke. You don't want me to unzip in the coat. I up the fat, then I spit with the boat. This on my time, I might sniff on no coke. Yeah. I got your hoe feeling on me, now she ready to go. Back to the crib on her knees looking push. She got me skeeting all over her nose. Yeah, she freaky, she gross. She get with me, she be doing the most. She cook me breakfast, she butter my toast. Topping the whip, make me swerve on the road. Yeah, we do the most. They hate on me, but they know I'm the GOAT. I got some killers around me that go. Nigga, you pussy, you will get exposed. Up with the blick up, I feel you with hoes. No fake niggas with me, no, we don't do those. She be looking at me like what you do to your nose. I told that bitch she act like that, that's all I know. I know you niggas don't like me. 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 Shawty, I class and she pricey. She wish her nigga was like me. She want a nigga that's icy. Take your bitch, now your man wanna fight me. When she suck on my dick, she don't bite me. Suck on me like she wanna be wifey. I get money, you know that excite me. I know you niggas don't like me.
Hamburger that I'm playing this video.
I don't get this motherfucker right. Right.
If you ain't a boss, switch your position. They hating me on the low. I cannot listen. I pack your bag if you trippin'. I got me a superstition that you been looking for ways. Get me up off this mission. My grandma told me, boy, watch what you pitching. You stay safe at the base and not what you whipping. They just all in my business. Scotty knows just what a pippin'. Flow like I be rapping. Tiptoeing J's when I'm riffing. They say I be hot, but I think I'm sizzling. Surgically put on the clinic. Spit it out just to a dentist. Try to do me some good, but they say I'm a menace. We back and forth like it's tennis, and I can't mold out my image. But we can't really change what you already felt, and nobody can say we never did help, never did it to mention. So let's calm all the tension. Let's just show you what's real and just get back to this business, you know. Trying to make a flip up off a quarter P. This is what it is and what it's supposed to be. I've been right here if you ain't noticed me. It's them Southside Squad niggas for the D. We been right here if you ain't noticed me. We been right here if you ain't noticed me. We been right here if you ain't noticed me. We been right here if you ain't noticed me. A rapper step up to me. That be a no-no, I be deaf cause they so-so, WWE. I got the game in a chokehold, stamp it just like a logo. Just keep it on the low-low, they like I'm back on my mojo. Man, I still be great, either riding or solo. Used to bag up them Cinco's, just to make back that Ocho. Going into OT, when I was loving that Coco. Spit it all on some promo, I'm talking tables and photos. Dying for what I love, I forgot about the Toto. Don't become a D-Rust, that mean you breaking a bro code. Man, all of these threats, I might just buy me a fofo. Try and get all of these checks, so I don't see you just no more. Man, you rapping ass niggas, I see you done change. Even when I touch my first million, I stay the same. You can't deliver the Jono. Fuck this game like a Pono. They hearing this like, oh no, ain't from DC, but he go. Trying to make a flip up off a quarter P. This is what it is and what it's supposed to be. I've been right here if you ain't noticed me. It's them Southside Squad niggas 40 deep. We been right here if you ain't noticed me. We been right here if you ain't noticed me. We been right here if you ain't noticed me. We been right here if you ain't noticed me.
Don't judge me.
Oh, there's no judgment here, man. It's just what we do, man. When I roll up, certain things that I might have with me. I'm not really gonna go into it right
Oh
now.
my God! When you roll up, let's go. If you need a random thug that has his own weapon to be at your video shoot.
If someone tells you you're playing gunman number 2, and you just happen to have a gun, and you ask the question, do y'all need me to bring money? They say, yeah, it's okay, I got you.
Okay, but here's the problem that you didn't understand. They wanted you to play gunman number 2. They didn't want you to be.
This was my first acting gig. I wanted to fill the role.
Oh, okay.
So, let me get a quick shout out to. Let me get a quick shout out to Eric Kuzamato, Nicole Dawn. She's watching. We had a great photo shoot with you, and thank you. Gunman number 2, thanks you.
Hey man, what's up, Nicole? I hollered at you later on, but yeah, I mean,
make sure he has no weapons.
All I'm saying
he needs to go through a metal detector
at a video shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I'm used to,
Did you have anything else to support your role as gunman number 2?
Yes, I did.
He had a mask.
I just all I wanted to know. I didn't want to know no situation. I don't want you to incriminate yourself.
I'm going to play the role.
Okay.
He had a mask.
Other things.
He had a mask and a gun. I mean, and he looked. And
but I meant outside of that.
I mean, they.
See, he hit a whole.
Oh, see, he ain't tell me that shit.
You told me to bring my. You told me to bring my baton. I had my baton that I used for security. I also have my handcuffs just in case you wanted that.
We don't want your bedroom toys in there.
Ain't nothing sexy. I've been locked up before. Ain't nothing sexy about no handcuffs.
You wouldn't let. I said, you wouldn't let. You would not if it was a sexy chick, and she said, "I wanted to handcuff you."
I've had sexy chicks ask me before, and I will not do it.
And would you handcuff her?
If she wanted me to, yeah.
But you wouldn't let her handcuff you.
Yeah, I know what I like.
So you're a hypocrite.
Like. No, I know what I like.
So you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite. If she likes it, I'm gonna do what she likes. I don't like
But
that.
if she likes to handcuff her
then we
man,
got a problem.
okay, so don't say if she likes it, I try to do what she likes.
If she likes to be handcuffed, I don't have a problem.
So ladies,
I don't. Hey, that's one thing.
So let me-
I don't
so-
like being bit, and I
so-
do like handcuffs.
so ladies, let me
Some of these females like biting, man.
I ain't never had.
What if it's like a soft bite?
Nah.
No, it's
No,
not.
man, they want to bite on shit that you ain't supposed to bite on.
Like
If something happened, you want to tell us about, nigga?
I've had some experiences.
Nigga, you might as well tell us now.
What the-
This show is going to hell real quick.
You know how they be like, who hurt you? No, who hurt you?
Who bit you, nigga?
I'll be nibbling on your neck. You know, you can kiss on the neck. And,
Okay, so
Nigga,
They would
nibbling and biting is something different.
They would, little like bites, like
Okay.
little nibbles. That
Can
shit
you
ain't-
see her during the daytime? Can you see this
Does-
young lady? The one who
It's
hit
been
you
several.
on
It's
the
been-
Does she have,
It's been a couple.
when she looks in the mirror, does she have a reflection?
Yeah, she did.
that she
Okay.
like garlic.
So you trying to tell me I'm the only person that came across a couple of chicks
I'm
that
just
like
asking.
the bite or nibble?
Nah, nigga, we saying the only person you came across was a vampire.
Yeah. Like, how about you give her a sterling silver necklace and see what happens?
Maybe if you went to church more
One
often.
and done, man.
Maybe if you went to church more often and threw some holy water on her, she would.
Hey man, that was just something she liked to do.
Did you invite her into your home?
Yeah. Did you say come in?
No, it was at her house.
Oh,
Oh,
No,
yeah.
matter of fact, this was at somebody else's house.
Oh, Lord.
Nigga, do you start itching in sunlight?
At somebody else's house?
Yeah, it was somebody else that set it up.
Okay.
Set it up. Oh, no.
Yeah, so this was
I'm going
late
to tell y'all
90s.
right now, if I have a party at my house, I'm locking all the bedroom doors. And only one bathroom can be used. Because somebody he don't know how to act at people's houses.
I had permission.
So you have permission?
I didn't just defile their home without them knowing.
Are you sure?
They set it up for me to
They-
use their home.
They set it up for you.
to come on. They owe me a favor.
What? So that's a favor?
Yeah. You know, every time I put folks on with a female and they, I was like, yeah, you do this and do that, you be good.
Let me use your house to do it? I've never been in that situation.
Nigga, nigga, stop telling these stories. You'll never get a wife.
I mean, I'm all open book, man.
Yeah, what you look like before the street.
You open top, bro.
We're
Nigga.
talking about late 90s. This 2020.
Nigga.
30 years.
So in 20 years, is a leopard change his spots?
They can try.
Oh, wow. Wow. You know what? You know what? I think I seen the leopard spots faded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a change.
No,
It's a
it's not.
change. Nah, man, but honestly, that was a different, that was before I went to therapy and figured out why I was doing all this.
So what age was you when you stopped slipping in pussy?
About 27, 28.
You stopped slipping?
Yeah, that was after therapy. Because I gained the conscience, that's when I gained empathy and compassion and found out what it was.
I don't believe
Because I actually had one of my girlfriends say, we got into argument because I didn't know what compassion was. I was like, what the fuck is compassion? What the fuck is empathy? I don't know what the fuck that shit means. Until I went to therapy, then I finally understood what those
So
things
you didn't know the definition,
I
or you didn't know how to, you didn't know how to display that.
That too. All of it. I knew nothing about it. That was a piece of shit. I had no problem admitting I was a sorry motherfucker. I didn't give a fuck.
So you're a reformed.
I mean,
I'm a home recovery. I told you, it's a hell of a trouble. I got my 10-year badge at home.
I mean, most people. I mean, when you know you date a whore, you gotta keep your friends away. Motherfucker, you gotta keep your enemies away from your ass.
Friends, family,
Enemies.
I don't think like that no more. I used to think like that.
daycare providers,
Oh yeah, daycare.
sisters at the
That's
church,
that's something. No,
sisters at the church.
Co-workers, daughters,
Sisters
sisters.
at the church could be anybody.
Co-worker sisters.
Hey, look. That's fair.
Co-workers,
Not a
co-workers' wives.
No, I know it's a co-worker.
You have
You did
said
sister.
some
It wasn't a
things.
co-worker. though.
No, well, okay, your
I
manager,
know it now.
your manager's wife.
I said something.
I was gonna say, because you can't lie.
What
to
did you?
me.
Whoa! Slow your roll there. What did you say to a manager's wife?
No, I didn't say it actually to his wife. I said it to him.
What did you tell him?
I told him I should smash his wife. He pissed me off that day.
No.
I did my skin, so I wanted to get under his.
I can't even go to a video break off this because we just played like fucking 4 videos.
Trying to give him a break.
Yeah.
To get himself together.
I was a different person then. I would have been big.
Nigga, who was you? Nigga, you was the Incredible Hulk back then, right?
Hold on. You trying to tell us you wouldn't do that now? If somebody got you angry.
I wouldn't.
Okay, wait, stop. Before you truly answer this question, keep in mind that me and 151 are your friends on Facebook.
I know.
And we have seen, well, because you just got out of jail. For not being.
I'm rehabilitated.
So with that said, you really want us to believe that if you got angry, you will not threaten to sleep with whomever you're angry at, their wife.
It depends on the situation.
Or their sister.
Depends on the situation. Who looks better, who's better, close around my age bracket. I just say some stuff.
So the sister.
So maybe you would.
So if
I said don't mean I would do it.
If a sister's 25 or 29.
But you did do the sister.
I have before.
So it's not that, just because I say it doesn't mean I'll do it. No,
because then they know it's a real threat and they leave me alone.
Okay, but you would.
So you fucked your man's sister?
No, I had fucked somebody's sister.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my bad. You fucked a co-worker's sister.
Well, at the time he wasn't my supervisor anymore, but he had been my supervisor previously.
Oh yeah, he holds grudges too.
I used to. I went to therapy and I got help. I gotta let those things go.
Okay, so what happened?
Nigga, you were not the same.
Where was your therapy when you went off on these people on social media? Where was your therapy? Did you apply that?
That was most of those are late night when I'm bored and don't have nothing to do.
Okay, put the phone down.
And that's what I do now.
You know what? iPhone has a lot of features. We can shut you down at 9 o'clock. I do it to my son. He's 14.
I have a thing about getting the last word. I grew up in the house of 4 women, so I have a thing called getting the last word in, which you know is a female trait.
Ooh, I don't do that. Don't look at me. I don't care. I would say okay, and not you be stupid by yourself. I don't have to get the last word.
Okay, let me segue. Let me go to a different subject real quick. Okay, Black Boy, Kenny Black 49. You said song sent. The only song that was sent to me was by not you. Go Villain, who's one of my people on Facebook. I won't say his government name because I want his government name out there. But he actually sent me a song. That's the only song I got. So, and like real talk, I checked the email while we were on the live show, and when you actually comment stuff like that, we actually check. So if you're saying song sent, it wasn't. Shout out to my man Caliber, King Caliber, do your thing, DR, we trust, boom. But your song, the other dude, Black Boy, yeah, your song was sent. Real talk. Now, back to this disgusting pervert. No, I'm sorry. Oh, man. CP3. So, I'm kind of curious, because you were formed, whatever. Okay. So, Go Villain, George Thompson on Facebook. I'm about to play your song, and we're going to give you a live review. Now, before I play this song, like, if we like it, we're going to tell you, like, if we don't, we don't. If you get in your feelings and say we hating and all that other stuff, please do not contact me later after you can get out your feelings and be like, I want to interview, because the answer's going to be no. Real talk, because the whole thing about the show is, like, for real, like, I got like 20 years in fucking music, so when somebody comes to me about this stuff, like, on some real shit, I do know what the fuck I'm talking about. Lady Antoinette has done more than numerous. She was part of another podcast that did a lot of independent artists. CP3 actually makes beats. So if we give something and it's maybe not be favorable, it's not that we're hating. We just constructive criticism. If you can take it and this is what this industry is about. I've had a motherfucker from BET tell me one of my artists' hottest songs wasn't shit. And I had to eat that. And I didn't get mad, I just made better music.
Right.
So, that's just my thoughts. So, I give you the disclaimer. So, if it's hot, I'm going to tell you if it's hot. I'm just not going to be like, I'm not going to trash this song just to say trash in the ratings. Because I'm good at what I do. I don't need ratings, to be honest with you. I'm confident that this is one of the best teams that you're going to hear on internet radio. I'm confident to say that we will give you one of the most realist opinions. And you ain't going to find nothing better. Straight up, at the bar, Lady Antoinette, CP3, and this dude behind the mic, 151. And I'm going to say that straight with no chasing. So,
we gonna give you some
real feedback. First of all, we all three assholes, so we gonna give it to you.
I'm the nice one.
She's nice, but nigga, her last Lady Antoinette.
Don't do that.
Lady, first of all, the niggas don't even. First of all, if you want to go to the Lady Antoinette, we can go back to. I can take you back to around about 88, 89, and there was a rapper Antoinette, and she's the only lady that was bold enough to go at MC Lyte. And Antoinette the boss was vicious. Granted, she got her ass kicked by 10% this and some other shit that MC Lyte put out. However, she was the only lady lyrically that had the balls to go at MC Lyte. Now we gonna go back to old school times. And, talk off with your head and shit like that. Yeah, Google Lady Antoinette. So, and she's a nice one. Exactly.
I'm about my business now.
So
I'm going to give you a real review.
So we're gonna play the song and we're gonna give you a real review. I like when people send this to me, like I said, but you just gotta, you gotta have tough skin when you send shit to me, because if the show's called At the Bar, my name is 151, and my motto is straight with no chasing. If you want compassion and understanding, take your ass to church. They open up around 11 o'clock on Sundays.
Ooh.
Hey. Go. Hey, Chris Pine. Hey.
Don't tell me you quit when you up for the challenge. Blow you a kiss and then live through the madness. She be my queen, she get flooded in diamonds. This what you get, now you tell me you got me. You got it. You got me. You got me. I love them hips and them chocolate legs. Let me walk behind you, kick them heels. What's the deal? Gotta trust somebody just a little. Just a little. I bet you treat these niggas hella cold. I'll be west, you be my east. If you numb to that, I make you feel. You can't tell me this not meant to be. Turn our cell phones off, now it's time to give you all of me. Don't tell me you quit when you up for the challenge. Blow you a kiss and then live through the madness. She be my queen, she get flooded in diamonds. This what you get, now you tell me you got me. You got it. You got me. You got me.
Told her I ain't average, you can't treat me like the rest. She probably be talking to these other niggas crazy. Say she like my track, though she ain't easily impressed. Give it to me once, I'll make you wanna have my baby. I got what you need, I'm what you've been craving. I'm the one that's gonna make you wear that lingerie you've been saving. You know who to call when it's time for vacation. So stop with all that faking. Like what the fuck is you waiting for? I'll be north, you be myself. Claim she a pro, well I ain't no slouch. You can't tell me this ain't meant to be. When out of everywhere you're here with me, babe. tell me you quit when you up for the challenge. Blow you a kiss and then live through the madness. She be my queen, she get flooded in diamonds. This what you get, now you tell me you got me. You got it. You got me. You got me.